Hello. Last weekend I was at the annual meeting of Ottawa Montreal Conference, and it was a good conference. Well, the average conference with great meeting, great people, and good workshop, good lecture. Other moments when everybody was kind of stuck in procedures and trying to figure it out on what exactly we were voting. Average meeting of Montreal Ottawa Conference, but one part that is always nice is the book room, and this year Ruth from our congregation Ruth Sawyer also worked there, so thank you. And I got this book, I'm Embracing Emergent Christianity, Phyllis Tickle. And Phyllis Tickle is a very famous author and scholar from the Anglican. Well, she's American, I guess. She's Episcopalian Church, and our concept of Christianity. She wrote a number of books on this. Is that our observation is that about every 500 years or so, Christianity goes through a profound transformation, profound shift. And from her point of view, the last one was the Reformation. So we're talking about the 1500s. So it's only normal that now we're entering into another cycle of profound transformation of Christianity, like it Reformation created a profound transformation of Christianity. And one of the expressions she used is we're going through a rummage sale, meaning that, well, the image speaks for itself because we, at some point or another, we have done that. Sometimes we have so much stuff accumulated in our basement or garage or anywhere else that we sell some of them to make some money, but most importantly, to make some space for more stuff that we will acquire. But and I guess what she's trying to say here is maybe that's what we're going through. It's all those shift and transformation in Christianity, all this perceived decline, at least in the northern hemisphere, in North America and Europe, because in South America and Africa and Asia, Christianity is thriving. That's where Christianity is. The center of Christianity is these days. So maybe in northern hemisphere, we're going through this rummage sale, that we're letting go of some of the things that were useful in the past but are not useful anymore, to make some space for something else. It's a very interesting concept, and still, it's still difficult, because difficult to go through this concept of rummage sale, because some of us like to get rid of everything. We want to clean on a regular basis, and let's throw everything. And some of us are pat rack and they want to keep everything, and some of us are, I don't know, a little more emotional when it came to our decision. We will not decide what we sell or what we let go based on necessarily is it useful or not anymore, but what are the memory attached to an object. And we will not make the same decision if it's something we bought 20 years ago in a store, or is it a gift we received from a dearest friend. So all of this will influence our decision. And I guess when we're going through this transformation, this change, there's a lot of emotion going on, of course, because we not necessarily some not necessarily want to change or to be transformed or to let go of some of the thing we have and we take for granted. And especially if we're looking for a longer time, 500 years, we don't remember a time when those things were not there. So it brings a lot of fear of transformation, fear of change, fear of the unknown. And what is unsettling is we don't know what will be the result also. We don't know how much room we need or what we will inquire in the future. And somehow it's a leap of faith. Really, in this case, people sometimes have the feeling that invited to jump, not even knowing if there's a safety net to catch them or something. And yet, what we're learning through scholars and authors like Phyllis, Tickle, and many others, through this cycle of transformation, there's always something else emerging, something strong, something life-giving. And it's like, sometimes you have to trim a tree or a flower to let the new buds and something else grow. Well, maybe that's where we are. The challenge also is we don't know what it will be. Our church, Christianity, our denomination, all those things. We do not know. A bit like 500 years ago, like the first reformer, Martin Luther, John Calvin, and many others, did not necessarily knew what the church will be in the future. They had hopes, they had dreams, but they did not knew that, today we're starting Reformation, and in 100 years it will look like this. No, they were struggling, searching, trying, making mistakes, making something good, and building it as they go. And maybe that's what we're called today, and especially a few days before Pentecost. Because Pentecost, once again, you have this group of disciples not knowing what the future will be for them. They had a great experience. Jesus was there, and then Jesus is not there anymore. So what will happen? They were forced to change. They were forced to be transformed or to disappear. And maybe that's a part of our call these days. To be forced. We are forced. We did not ask for this. And yet we're forced to be transformed, to be changed, to evolve, or to disappear in the same way. And so we're going through this rummage sale. It's difficult. Sometimes it's heartbreaking. And yet we have all this background, all this history of Christianity behind us saying, you know what? It's going to be okay. Eventually something good will emerge from it. It might be still chaotic. The vision might not still be there. But it's going to be okay. And I hope this week you will be able to find some sort of reassurance, some form of courage, support when we're going through this process of transformation, the change of reimagination. As we're going through this process, I'm trying to understand what God calls us, what kind of church we can be in this world. Enjoy the week and keep searching, keep keeping your eyes and mind and soul open. And remember, we're not alone. We live in God's world.